Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to look at our 2013 Kia Soul, and I'm going to show you what Kia did to it. Now, anybody on my channel knows I'm not sponsored, we're not monetized, guys. I just share my opinions and our experiences. So today I'm going to show you what Kia did on our 2013 Kia Soul. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, quick, before we reveal what is underneath the hood of our Kia, I want to know what your guys' experiences are, because some of you may be pleasantly surprised and some of you may not be surprised at all when you see what Kia did underneath the hood. And I also really quick want to give you some context on this vehicle. So I share the mileage later on in the video, but we bought this car with 45,000 miles on it. We bought it in 2018, so it was 5 years old. I think we'd only had one owner, and it was between that and an older Buick. We had our mechanic look at both cars, and the Kia had much less surface rust underneath. When they lifted up the car, everything about the Buick kind of looked like it was falling apart, and this Kia, everything looked good. Yes, it was only 5 years old and it didn't have many miles on it, so that should be expected, but we do live in Minnesota, and we have never had it garage kept, so we've driven it all year, every year in the winters of Minnesota. You can see that the headlights have weather and sun fading, the surface rust on the roof of the car, as well as some of the wheel wells. And our experience with Kia, we didn't have any experience with Kia before we purchased this Soul, guys. Our mechanic at the time, again 2018, they were still sort of new in the States. Our mechanic said that the brand new Kias, right when they first started coming out in the early 2000s, people were really leery. They were manufactured overseas, right? People thought they were kind of your cheap, crappy car. Our mechanic said that this year and later years, it had gotten a lot better, much stronger vehicle, and still relatively affordable to maintain. And over the years, as we own this car, guys, that's exactly what our experience was. We had heard the horror stories, and that's kind of all you hear, right? A lot of times you don't hear the good, you always hear the bad online. Recalls, right? The engine's blown up. In fact, when I got my CDL in 2021, one of the gentlemen that was in my class with me had come from a 20-year career at a Kia dealership where the service writers, all of their stuff was replacing engines, recalls, things like this. They were replacing replaced engines when this guy quit. So again, another sort of horror story. You know, Kia's horrible. But for us guys, we did your regular maintenance, oil changes every 3,000 miles, tires when you need them, brakes, spark plugs, and for the most part, that was it. I will say, before we gave our car over to Kia, we did have some repairs done to it. Like a year ago, we got the injectors done. Recently, battery, starter, and alternator. Those three were kind of interconnected. We were kind of chasing down an issue. But basically, guys, our Kia was getting to the place in its life where it was not only old in its age, but it was getting up there in miles. And we were getting to a place where we were starting to decide, is it going to be economically and financially worth it to keep this car and to fix it, right? The repairs were getting to that place was, can we justify spending this money to fix the car, or do we just sell it or replace it or what have you? And so with that, guys, let's continue the video. We'll reveal what Kia did. I'll explain it to you. I did film this. You can see, I'll show you the invoices. It was a few months ago, so it's July now. It was a little bit earlier this year. A little bit less miles as well, as you'll see from the invoice. As I show it, guys, let us know in the comments what your experience has been with Kia. Do you have a good experience? You never driven them? Etc., etc. Just let us know down in the comments. And that's a brand new engine, guys. And so before we got that engine, guys, we were having issues with our power and acceleration. And initially we were getting a check engine light. The codes were reading something for the catalytic converter, and the dealership, initially we had it in, they said it was going to be a 1-day overnight job for the catalytic converter, which, so to my knowledge, what I found out, guys, was that Kia, anything to do with the engine, transmission, or exhaust system, you're basically under Kia factory warranty from the factory. We didn't purchase an aftermarket warranty, anything like that. Okay, guys, real quick pause of the video here. I want to clear this up. So the knowledge that I shared came directly from our local mechanic. I can't guarantee you that Kia is going to cover any issues that you have with your engine, transmission, or exhaust system. I'm not even sure 100% how their warranties work. I will say that we initially brought our Kia in for the catalytic converter issue, and then I will show on the invoice here that Kia gave to us. They ran 2 compression checks on our engine, which both failed. And that is what triggered the engine replacement approval. Now, again, what I shared about the warranties was given to me by my local mechanic, because after the fact, we were both very surprised that Kia replaced our engine that had 175,000 miles on it. And so I just want to be very transparent and make sure you guys are well aware, and I don't want to give you any false information. Okay, thank you. The car, as I showed you, it's got 175,000 miles on it. So we bought it with 45,000 miles, you know, almost a decade ago. And so initially, the catalytic converter, they said they were going to replace that. It was at the dealership for a week. Called them up. The guy said they were still running some more tests. I said, fine, you know, keep it as long as you need it. The next week, another week went by. I called them back again, and that's when they told me it needed a new engine, and that it would all be covered by Kia. They did say when you have a engine replacement, there are things that they recommend cleaning and replacing, and I'll show you guys the invoices that kind of details all that and goes over that. And so we did that. That was, they estimated us at $450. And so if you know anything about engines, a new engine replacement, you know, $450. I said, yes, thank you, Lord. And so, yeah, but that's it. And I appreciate you all for watching. As always, guys, God bless. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, do I put in the AI robot now? Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Check out the video. Check out the video. Check out the video.